Hi there, this is Becca. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be an energy reading for this new moon, which is going to be on the 11th of May. And this moon is going to be in the earth sign of Taurus. And this new moon is actually opening this cycle for the upcoming eclipses. We have eclipses coming. The first set of eclipses is happening in a couple of weeks. So in the next full moon, it's actually a full moon, blood moon, lunar eclipse at the 26th of May. So this new moon is setting the scene for that. And eclipses are very powerful and pivotal moments in our evolution and how our life unfolds. Eclipses really bring things into being. Eclipses really accelerate what needs to come in, what needs to be left behind. In a way, eclipses kind of bring about this rapid shift in timelines to recalibrate where we're at energetically, to recalibrate our physical world to reflect our inner world. And often there's specific events that transpire around this time. So the energy is actually around now. The first eclipse is on the 26th of May, but as I say, the energies are now building up. So you may be feeling this, you may be feeling these changes around you, or even physical changes, physical manifestations, shifts in your reality are taking place right now. Okay, so this new moon is in Taurus, and the sun is also in Taurus just now. So when the sun and the moon are both in the same sign, this really magnifies that energy. And Taurus is a grounding energy. As I say, it's an earth sign and it's ruled by Venus. So these themes are prevalent. The themes of self-worth, the themes of love and of money and of beauty and what we surround ourselves with. So we're being asked to reevaluate these areas, and at the same time to realise we're creating our surroundings from who we are, and to really look within to value ourselves enough so we are feeling worthy of every physical comfort, every luxury, every manifestation that we desire. Right, so I'm going to do some cards and see what the messages are that come out. Right, so I'm using the Thoth deck today. Right, so right, So off the bat, I'm getting the Seven of Wands energy as we come into this new cycle. It's as if many of us feel at breaking point because of what we have endured, because of this journey, this challenge. There's been a lot of persistence, there's been a lot of determination here. But ultimately, there is glory here. There's glory in the struggle. There is this sense of achievement. There's this sense of release coming in for having the fortitude to stand your ground, for having this courage. So courage is going to be rewarded. Wherever you've had this courage and determination, this is going to be rewarded, and rewarded in a big way, in a worthy way. The Knight of Discs is coming in, and this is the Knight of the Earth, which is where we are just now, in the Earth sign of Taurus. And this is about this worldly manifestation, this abundance, these fruits of your labour coming forth in splendour, and a new season beginning. It's like this, the harvest is arriving, and all the seeds you've planted are now going to grow, are now going to give you value. You're going to have something very worthwhile and sustainable in your life manifest from your determination, from your courage, from the energy and the work that you've put in. So the Hierophant's here, and this is about soul contracts. This is about your soul's purpose and fulfilling this role you have in this lifetime. And of course throughout lifetimes. And it's about shedding the skin of the old cycles and realizing you are this sovereign being, realizing that you are truly a soul having this earthly experience, and you signed up for this life, for these challenges, for these experiences, to know that you are more than this ego identity, that you're here to fulfill a mission and a purpose, and you're stepping up to this realization, and you are giving yourself fully to this realization. And the energy here is very pure. And of course it's next to the Lovers, which is also about soul contracts. So the Lovers is about being bound to another soul. And we are bound to many souls on this journey. We are meant to teach each other in order to grow, in order to learn, in order to experience. So at this time, there's a lot of emphasis on relationships, on specifically soul relationships, soulmates in your life that are meant to come into your life, and these can manifest in any way. We have soulmates that are part of our family, that we have spent multiple incarnations with, that tend to surround us in our close family, and obviously within our intimate romantic relationships as well. But a lot of these times, these relationships are karmic, romantic relationships, but your truth, and the lovers represents your true vibrational match of someone who is truly a part of you. And this is beyond a karmic lesson. This is actually your highest truth when you realize that. And it's not merely meeting a romantic partner. This is about meeting yourself. This is about reconciling your own inner light and dark, your past, your truth, the higher you in multiple dimensions, your soul essence ultimately, in another person. So this is about this energy of duality becoming transmuted to create this beautiful alchemy on this planet, which is raising the vibration of this earth. Because in reality, it's love is the only thing that is sustaining this universe. And that's ultimately where we're headed, is this unconditional love, which transcends this physical reality. So it's about accepting where your soul's leading you, accepting that whatever is appearing in the material physical plane can be distorted. That ultimately, in order to really resonate with your truth, you need to be in touch with your soul. You need to not fight with outside circumstances. Whatever's meant for you will flow effortlessly when you allow it. When you allow things to be as they are, that's when you allow the beauty and the miraculous to come in and shine through. And you allow this higher force to really reach you. And that's what the Hierophant is. It's having this higher force through you and expressing throughout your earthly existence. You're an expression of creation yourself. I like to see the Ace of Swords here. Any ace at a new moon is really magnifying this power that's coming in. So there's a power and a surge of clarity in our perceptions. So we're going to have this clear perception of who we are and what has transpired, has had to transpire, no matter how challenging or how negative it's appeared. We are getting this clarity on the struggles we've been through, have been there to teach us, there to serve us. And this is a beautiful energy of truth that is striking through, and you're able to really have this epiphany at this time. So next to this is the universe, which is the World card, and this is about this completion of this cycle, about a completion of something that we have been through and which has led up to this point. Everything has led up to this point that we're at now. And we are being given now infinite possibilities. We are being given a gift to really begin to steer our reality in the wondrous, beautiful direction. We are being given assistance now to really push things forward. You're going to be blessed with these assistance in whatever form it is for you, opportunities. The way is becoming clear for you. The path is being cleared for you. The golden path of opportunity is coming in, and you're going to be shining this light so bright as you really put trust in this. You really put your all in this. She's naked here, so it's showing this authenticity and vulnerability to the extent of being in your ultimate soul power is when you are completely bare. You're bearing all your soul, and that is the true power. That is the deepest. That is the deepest state you can be in, to really uncover the magic. So with every change, this is 5, and we've just passed through this. This is the 5th month, and yesterday was the 5th. And we're passing through, we've just passed through this 555. This is a 5 year as well. 2021, it's a number 5 year, and this is all about change. And change in terms of shifting every preconceived notion that you've had about what life is, about what reality is, about who you are. So we've been given this opportunity to really look deeper, to really shift our perspective in a very profound way. And the 5 of Discs is about changing our perspective on what it is to be successful, to be abundant, to be secure, and it's to lose any anxiety surrounding that, surrounding security, surrounding wealth, surrounding perceptions about material status, because the true wealth is within who you really are at a soul level. There's all the fruits, there's all the abundance. There you'll find every treasure you need is within you. And when you have that, this is naturally reflected out with whatever material wealth that you're attracted to, because this is just an energy, and this is just a reflection. And there's nothing guilty or shameful or non-spiritual about wanting luxury and abundance. This is what Taurus stands for, and this is what Venus stands for. It's enjoying life to the fullest, having this beauty and luxury and abundance around you, which reflects your inner beauty and abundance. So to change any feelings or attitudes of lack, or attitudes that don't serve your joy. And a lot of us have been conditioned in a way to believe have a distorted view on money, the way we've been brought up, and riches and wealth. We've all been programmed in certain ways, and in a way we have deeply embedded habits and beliefs in our subconscious, and as we become aware of that, we can really shift these old beliefs and these illusions. So at the end of the day, all wealth and love and abundance is all energy, and in our connection with our truth, as we look within, as we really realize who we really are at a soul level, as we connect and feel alive to life and to the present moment, we get out of our heads, we get out of this constant chatter about the past, about who our illusory self is. That's when we feel connected to life. That is where the power is. That is where the aliveness, and that ultimately is where true happiness lies. In feeling alive in the moment and connecting to nature and looking at the beauty of a flower, at looking at the beauty and wisdom and magnitude of a tree that is 500 years old, of looking at the ocean and being in awe, of feeling this wonder. That is all the abundance. That is true abundance and magic and happiness and joy as we live in this life, as we are existing in this present moment. And it's beautiful. So we're being called to have strength at this time. So the first card's a wand and the last card's a wand, and this is this passionate aliveness inside us. This is the fire inside us. So it's saying there's this determination, there's this feeling of maybe we have wanted to give up on something, maybe we have hit against some wall or challenge. And I see the Sagittarius coming in here. The last card is represented by Sagittarius, which happens to be the sign in which the eclipse, the first eclipse coming in, is going to be in the sign of Sagittarius. And this is a fresh energy of fire and expansion and adventure and your whole belief system. And this is going to be a huge revitalization of our spirit and expanding our horizons in a beautiful way. So as we cross this threshold of this new moon, it's time to make these adjustments. It's time to really not fight against the tide here, to go with the flow in your truth, because you're ultimately protected. The way you need to let in this surrender, you need to let in this faith, you need to let in this trust and this love that's residing within you, to know that in the stillness is where the beauty and love exists, and to lose your defenses, lose the worry, lose this fear, because what is for you will always be there for you, and what is for you is ultimately always inside you, no matter what. Right, I'm going to do a card of Keepers of the Light to see which Ascended Master is around and what advice. Sacred Vision, the Miriam. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Okay, so forgiveness. As we forgive, there's a huge energy shift, because we are ultimately forgiving ourselves. Anything we see in another that upsets us or aggravates us is something that has been within ourself. So we forgive that. We as soon as you have just the consciousness of, I'll forgive, that's a huge progress and a huge shift, and it's a weight lifted to pave the way for the beauty and the new and the growth to come in. This is really cool because I'm actually just reading a book by Saint Germain, who is this ascended master angel, and yeah, so this is really cool. Right, karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So to not get involved in other people's drama, to not let yourself get pulled in or dragged down by negative energy of other people's issues, because it's sometimes difficult to not get dragged into something, especially if you're an empath and you pick up on other people's emotions. But ultimately, as soon as you practice kind of removing yourself from that, you give way to this present moment. You come out of your head, you give way to the present moment. You connect to your truth, you connect to your inner soul. You connect to the higher realms, and you lift yourself out of that heavy energy and you go back into this lightness. And this is like the violet flame. When you picture this violet flame around you, you're truly protected. You're truly going from this denseness into your spirituality, where you can't be affected. Right, so I'm going to do an oracle card from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. This is one of my favourite oracle decks. Right. Discernment. Right. So this is about choosing wisely. Really understanding that some things that manifest around you, you don't need to connect to. You only need to take what deeply resonates in your heart. You don't have to go down certain paths because your society's telling you, your friends are telling you to do this. This is about knowing your own truth and not being swayed by other people's opinions, to really know within what is for your highest good. And when you ask your higher self, when you ask your guides, you'll come to the conclusion in the silence. So to not get carried away by a feeling of pressure in any way to conform. And release and surrender. Okay. So again, this is about letting things go that no longer serve, because as the Hierophants here and the Lovers, you're being told that your truth has been brought to you. If this is a love situation, your true soulmate will be in your life when you release the past, when you release the need to control, the need for a specific outcome. When you fully surrender, knowing that your love is yourself, knowing that you are truly You are source yourself. You are creation yourself. There's this huge transformation that's occurring with these butterflies, these dragonflies. There's birds, dragonflies and butterflies here, which are all symbols of spiritual awakening and transformation. You are becoming your own master of your own reality. You are really balancing the energies within you. Because this woman's wearing the kind of antlers, which is like the male energy. So you are really directing your life and accelerating the unfoldment of your destiny, of your achievements. This is foretelling so much beauty and success as you really manage the flow of life, become the flow of life, dance with the flow of life, and celebrate yourself. Surrender to what is, because what is love, and what is the fact that we are one, and we are source itself, and we are beauty, and we are expression. So know that as we come into this cycle, that all is well, you are on the right path to release everything and have this ultimate faith and trust, and you're about to get this clarity which will help you on your way. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you'd like a personal reading, please see my website below, and please like and subscribe. See you soon. Thanks. Bye.